I'm the son of a third-generation farmer. I've been married 10 years to the farmer's daughter. I'm a God-fearing, hard-working combine driver, hogging up the road on my flower, chugga-lugga-lugging 5 miles an hour on my international harvester. 3 miles cars laying on their horns, falling on deaf ears of corn, lined up behind me like a big parade. I'm late to work, road rage jerk, shouting obscene words, flipping me the bird.
Welcome to Bax Road of Illinois on Farm Progress with Sam Hudson today.
Maybe on a state paved road, but that blacktop runs through my payload. Excuse me for trying to do my job, but this year ain't been no bumper crowd. If you don't like the way I'm driving, get back on the interstate. Otherwise, sit tight and be nice, and quit your honking at me that way. 'Cause I'm the son of a third-generation farmer. I've been married 10 years to the farmer's daughter. I got 2 boys in the county 4-H. I'm a lifetime sponsor of the FFA. Hey, that's what I make. I make a lot of hay for a little pay. But I'm proud to say I'm a God-fearing, hard-working combine driver, hogging up the gold on my
Henry Caesar Delgado, out of Ottawa, Illinois.
On my international harvester. Well, I know you got your own deadline. The cussing me won't save you no time, hoss. This big wheel Bible ain't going any tractor, cause I'm the son of a third generation farmer. I've been married 10 years to the farmer's daughter. I got 2 boys in the county 4-H. I'm a lifetime sponsor of the FFA. Hey, that's what I make. I make a lot of hay for a little pay. But I'm proud to say I'm a God-fearing, hard-working combine driver, hogging up the road on my flower, chugging 5 miles an hour on my international harvester.
Good afternoon to everyone. Today is Thursday, June 10th. What up with the markets on last couple days? It's been hectic for couple days. The corn market is 30-6, 68 for July. December corn is $6.14. June corn is $7. Bean is $14. Bean is $14.59. This your Greens Markets. It's sponsored by the Ottawa chapter and a DM. I'm talking with Sam Hudson from Corn Belt Marketing out of Peoria.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Hey, Cesar. I gotta get my headphones working, so hang on a second.
Good afternoon, Sam.
Yeah, I got it.
Mm. Mm.
Good afternoon, Sam. We could talk to you later after the podcast on our project.
Mm.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me?
Mm. Mm. Mm.
I can't hear you.
Mm. Mm. Ah. Mm.
How about now?
Mm.
All right. All right. So what's new?
Mm. 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 Mm.
We could talk to you later. After the podcast our project, this for foreign progress. I want to knock it out of the ballpark first.
Sounds good. Okay, well, let's do this. I got to get going about 5:45 tonight, so we can talk until then about all of it. If that's is that okay?
Sounds good.
Cool. So where do you want to start? I think you said you wanted to talk a little bit about just the markets, or it didn't look like you had anything too specific in there. Just kind of general stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you want to start? Did you guys get any rain up there? Me neither. It is dry here. All these popcorn showers. I kept hoping that we were going to catch something, and we just haven't. It showered today, but it barely got the sidewalk wet. So yeah.
No, we are going to be super dry for next week.
Oh, you never know. Maybe we'll pop it up. They didn't expect some of those rains in North Dakota either, and they popped up. So we'll see. The genetics are pretty good anymore. I know it's a risk, but as long as we catch something the next 10 days, I don't think it'll be a huge problem here. So I think northern Iowa, western, northwest Iowa, they got issues if they don't catch something the same way. So looking at the radar tonight, it looks like we're going to fire off some storms out west. So
How is in West Central Illinois?
Things look pretty good. The April planted soybeans. I'll let Elliot finish there. I'm not sure if you wanted to add anything. Yeah, things look pretty good. The April planted soybeans were great. Some of the corn populations were tough in terms of when it got planted, if it was in cold weather, but the warm up really took things off here, and these roots were finding some nitrogen, cleaning up, and hopefully keeping some moisture out of them for now, anyways.
Good morning. This is Cesar Delgado from Back Roads of Illinois on Farm Progress with Sam Hudson from Corn Belt Marketing out of Peoria, Illinois. How are you?
Doing good, Cesar. It's good to see you always.
How is in West Central Illinois and Southern Iowa?
Well, right now we're dealing with this dry weather like everyone else is, and but we kind of needed that. And generally speaking, this goes for Southern Iowa, pretty much across the nation. You go from Columbus, Ohio, all the way out to Rapid City, South Dakota, and it just seems like I-80 North has struggled to continue to catch rainfall. The Northern Plains didn't have much for snowfall even over the winter. And that's just been the theme. You go a little bit further south in the I-70 corridor, and they've actually had too much water in some places. So I think we're looking at a really good prospect for crops as you get down into like Kansas. It's just a tale of two worlds now at this point, and in states like Iowa and even Illinois, where the far northern regions are parched and in need of some water. But if you're going to have a dry time of year, I think this is the best time to get it. You can't do a whole lot of damage, but another 10 days of this, it's certainly going to add some stress. So that's why there's so much importance on these forecasts for the short term. And USDA didn't really offer a lot of fresh information here this week for us. Didn't tell us anything we didn't probably already suspect. So we'll see what Mother Nature provides now.
How is the WASD report on today?
WASDE report, like I said, I don't think USDA really told us anything that we didn't already know. The thing that some of the numbers you look into from a demand standpoint, they raised corn exports another 75 million bushels here after raising it 100 million last month. And when we only are selling 7.5 million bushels a week this last week, it doesn't take very many weeks of that to reflect that we might actually end up behind pace. So all the risk has been shifted to the new crop balance sheet. I think most of the demand interest has too. And if we see it doesn't mean that demand is not going to show up, but I don't think we're going to see it on the old crop balance sheet. It gives a little bit more confidence that we're not going to run out over the summer, and we could potentially have a bigger carry in. So that's why weather is still pretty pivotal in here. You throw some rains across the entire central U.S. for some reason out of nowhere, and with a prospect for higher acres, we could temper some of these prices. But it's still too early to get overly bearish with what the current dynamic is offering.
I went to Fort Wayne. The crop are looking good.
Yeah, a lot of these areas, as long as they had, throughout most of the Midwest, we had enough moisture to get things, up and going. So, and with this heat and stuff, is like I said, it's really taken off. Of course, there's still some replant out there and some issues from the freezes that we just had not too long ago too. But it's more about what we're looking at here over the next 2, 3, 4 weeks as we head towards pollination.
Mm. 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 Mm.
I had to replanting some corn on last week.
Mm. 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 Mm.
I had to replanting some corn on last week because died out.
Yeah, plenty of spots like that got nipped with the freeze. It's amazing how resilient those little plants can be, though. Sometimes you pull back those dead layers, and a week later with some warmth, those things are really taken off. But every little challenge that plant encounters is a little nick off the yield potential.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Yeah, we can talk about the cattle markets.
What do you want to talk about on cattle, Cesar?
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Hope you got your grilling meat bought.
Yeah. Yeah.
On future market.
Well, right now, August live cattle, they closed at 118.5 today. Been pretty well stuck in a range between 117.5 and call it 120.5, going back all the way since the early part of May. So I think that market's just struggled to really find direction. You see a lot of disconnect in the beef prices versus cash cattle prices, and we know the whole Packer situation and all the controversy there. But when you look at the numbers, it suggests we've got enough. We can't kill them fast enough. From a slaughter rate standpoint, this labor market's been a contributing factor there, and has played a role in slaughter across the board really, in the paces that we see there. So now with the potential for some political and legislative powers to maybe limit that too, a lot of discussion about that. The JBS hacking situation just adds to that whole situation. So it's kind of like the grains. You can't get real bearish or real bullish anytime soon. I still try to remain optimistic on the August live cattle contract that we can trade up to 123 plus again. But I think the real story is being told, the real volatility is being seen in the feeder cattle side of things, just as these feed costs have risen so much, and there's so much riding on the line in terms of how long that's going to be around. One thing's for sure is we're going to start taking down the size of the herd if something like this continues.
About JBS hacked. Oh man, that's frustrating for the cattle industry for right now.
It is frustrating. It is, and it's frustrating on several fronts. It's frustrating on the front that we continue to see this deviation I just talked about, but it's also frustrating to see just how sensitive and how vulnerable are some of our country systems are. Our fuel supplies, the hacking that, was seen with the Colonial Pipeline, stuff like that, begins to threaten national security in general. And I think that's, just as bad. So.
I don't understand why this happened going on right now.
Yeah, some of the timing of some of these things are, peculiar. And like I said, with all the politics out there and the leveraging of everything in between, I've been called a cynic before, but it's just hard not to suspect, that these worldwide politics aren't, part of this. And whether it's Russia or, any other government or foreign entity, once again, it kind of comes back to national security and kind of makes you feel vulnerable in a place where we shouldn't. So. You think about it on the producer level, though, when you continue to get inventories pushed back on you and it's hard to make money, it's just not a good look for the industry in general. And I think there's been a long time waiting to see something happen, but it's been slow to change.
Remember when we got a great food supply? No excuse.
Yeah, it's efficient, but sometimes efficiency. You're only as strong as your weakest link, and that's why there's been a push to go to more regional packers, and maybe that would help the situation. But it's left to be seen what the conclusion is going to be here.
Thanks for your patience. You're welcome anytime. This is Cesar Delgado from Bax Road of Illinois on Farm Progress. We are discussing about crop progress in northern Illinois. Corn and soybeans is ahead of. Please subscribe for my podcast on YouTube.
I appreciate you having me, Cesar. It's always fun to get together. Hopefully, next time we do this, we're talking about how much it rained. As long as that doesn't come with the derecho, of course. Where'd you take that picture behind you, Cesar?
How did I? A text from other companies. It is completion of farm progress. I don't able to say.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir, I want to trade in corn and soybeans wheat, soybeans meal.
Yeah, well, certainly a lot of excitement in those markets these days. Plenty of risk associated with it too, so you gotta understand that.
Yes, sir, I understand and I am ready. when we are working it. When we are starting to work on it, I mean.
Are you talking about the cattle situation? With Mike?
Yeah.
Electronic trade.
Oh, just in terms of education on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking in July, I'm going to be able to probably have a little bit more time. I'm going to be out of town next week and pretty well booked up through the end of that month. And then once we get past the 4th of July, things slow down a little bit. So I'm thinking maybe the second week of July. I put together a couple documents that I think would be helpful. Maybe I might be able to send those to you a little bit sooner. Make sure I edit them a little bit more. So I'll let you know. You're welcome, buddy.
What? 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 Okay.
How are you? I can hear you without the noise in the office. How are you? I can hear you without the noise in the office last time when we met. Do you hear me?
I can't hear you. Did you hit the speak?
Yeah. You can see my screen.
Yeah, I can see your screen. I'm gonna have to get hopping here in a couple minutes. We're making burgers tonight. Lamb burgers, actually. You can hear me without the noise. Was there some noise in the background before? Oh yeah, last time. That's right. Forgot. Hmm.
I'm doing good, just busy with work with Farm Progress Twitter also. I plan on Farm Progress show.
So doing some stuff with Farm Progress. That's good. Good for you.
With you guys, I will plan to see you in person in Decatur.
So you're gonna be doing something in Decatur. It's good. It's exciting. Let me know the date on that. I'll be sure to try to catch that. I'm gonna have to get hopping here though, Cesar.
Hey
You want to
man,
rent an RV?
where is a good
Man, I don't
deal?
know.
Rental on RV.
That might be tough to find right now going into summer with all this stuff going on. But
We are going to be in Yellowstone on July.
Yellowstone, that sounds like a good trip.
See you later. Take care. Have a good day.
Hey, you have a great day too, Cesar. It's good to see you again. Shoot me an email, and I'll if I can send you a few documents here before I leave town, I'll do that. But I mean, I can get them out to you before then if I can't get them done. Just depends on how busy the markets are. So, but take care, man, and have a good summer. Stay cool.